Welcome back to the Smooth Show program 2010. It's coming up on week 3, so we're a little late this season because we're scheduled to open here in Bergen County, New Jersey, home of Team Walsh. Evan Daniels back with us after an off-season of surgery. He's here somewhere. He'll be joining us within about 5 minutes. We're here in beautiful Bergen County, and we got a lot to talk about today. We're going to start with the MFL. This past week, week 2, we had a dreadful one from our home team Giants. They walked into Lucas Oil Stadium and they lost by a large margin by 21, I think, 38-14, and that was that story. The Manning Bowl, Peyton Manning took care of business in his building, 0-1, and the Giants 1-1. Will play the Titans next week. We had a good one from the Jets after a spoiler in week 1. They came back, beat their arch rivals, the Patriots, 28-14. Revis hurt. He won't be playing next week versus the Dolphins, and they're 2-0. Jets 1-1. After a disappointing week, Braylon Edwards with a DUI, and it's just been a disaster. Our sister station, 660 AM, has been bashing the Jets. Mike Francesa over there up in New York. He can't take the Jets, he just hates them. But we had a few good games between Washington and Houston. Washington up 17 late. Houston comes all the way back to win it with our local Bricktown guy, Garrett Graham, playing for Texans, and that was a good game. We had the Cowboys lose one. They're 0-2 now. It was a disaster to the Bears. And game of the week was Monday night, Saints-Niners. Singletary had them fired up. It didn't work out in the end, but the Saints breeze left them too much time at the end. Hartley hit a lucky field goal to win, and that was a story. They're 0-2. They'll play the Chiefs next week, and the Saints will host the Vikings at home. And that was the week in NFL. It was a good one, but moving on to week 3 now, and that's it for the NFL today. We're going to focus more on the MFL, and we'll be back after these messages. All right, back here in Bergen County, New Jersey, here at wonderful Red Mesmer Field. It's a place for the ages here, it really is. A brand new field, only about 2 years old. But we managed to catch him, flag him down. It's Evan Daniels joining us for the first time in 2010. Coach, how are you?
I'm doing good, Joe. How are you?
It's good to finally have you live on the show.
Yeah, well, got a beautiful day here out at in Bergen, so make the best of it.
Yep. Last year, you lose a heartbreaker. This year, 2-0. How's it feel?
Well, we had 2 close ones to start off the season between Team D-Walt and Team Dinkle. Good competition in the league this year. Looks pretty strong, so we're looking to capitalize.
Yeah, week 1 you took care of business. Week 2 you played Dinkle. You squeaked it out 111 and 102. He is a good team. Right. McNabb stepped up at 23 points. Talk about his performance.
Yeah, well, Donovan is a key returner from last year, as you know.
Yeah.
Great player. We love to have him here on Team Walsh. But he had a shootout there with Houston. They brought it to overtime, so it gave him more opportunities to put up points.
Last week, Sim Walker's put up a goose egg, as you know, and this week, strong 15. Does he look like a keeper for the rest of the season?
Right. Well, Sims Walker was our first receiver taken in the mid rounds of the draft, and he struggled week 1. So he came back and performed this week like we knew he could. So we think he's going to be around for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's in to have a strong season over in Jacksonville. And lastly, disappointment this week, even though you still won. The Giants' defensive special teams had -3 points. Are you going to give them another go this week?
Right. Well, we didn't like the matchup going into it, but we didn't have much room to pick up any free agencies defense. So we stuck with them, and I think we're going to give them another shot this week. See how they do against Tennessee and Chris Johnson. So we'll give them one more shot.
All right, Coach. And last thing, you got Kavolis. He's got a lot of injuries, and he's not looking too good. He's 0-2. What do you think? Predictions, or how do you feel?
Well, Team Kavolis looked like a powerhouse coming into the season. He's got a good foundation of running backs, solid receivers, and strong play from the quarterback. So we are not going to take him lightly. But however, we we feel confident that we will get a victory out of this and move on to 3-0.
All right, everyone. That's Coach Evan Daniels. He's the coach of Team Walsh, and he's got Cabolas this week. So on Sunday, be looking out. And thanks for joining us, Coach.
All right, Joe. Take it easy.
We'll see you next week.
All right.
All right, back here in Bergen County, New Jersey, here at Red Mesmer Field, after a wonderful interview with Evan Daniels. Our next guest will be joining us in about 3 minutes. That'll be the commissioner of the league, Enrique Rodriguez, a brand new commissioner this year. He is from Honduras and speaks good English, so don't worry. All right, just a review in the MFL Week 2. We had the game of the week was Team Moore versus Team McGowan. It was a tight one. Team Moore, with one catch from Michael Crabtree on Monday night, managed to edge out Team McGowan. He wasn't happy. He responded this week and picked up 3 running backs, including one of them being Peyton Hillis. He's had a solid season thus far, even though he's on a junky team, the Browns. You know, they got Mangini over there. But Peyton Hillis, you know, he should get him a touchdown here and there, so that'll manage to get him to win some games. Zinkel, who scored the most points in the league in Week 1. The loss, of course, Team Walsh. He's looking to rebound versus Team Davis, which is not going to be hard. He's the defending champion. And then you got Team D-Wall. He's 0-2. He'll be joining us next week via phone. He couldn't join us this week. He's nowhere to be found. So we'll get him next weekend. And after that, Hot Tuna and a couple other players to join us during the season and coaches. All right, that's a review in the MFL this week. We'll be right back with the commissioner to end things out. All right, back here in beautiful Bergen County, New Jersey on this beautiful 75-degree day. Really just beautiful out here. And joining us now is going to be the new commissioner, Enrique Rodriguez. How are you?
Joe, very good, thank you.
So what do you think about the position you hold? Do you like it?
You know, I am a first-timer here being a commissioner of a fantasy league. I'm very humble and grateful that I got the job. And I think we're going to have a nice season here ahead of us.
All right. You know, it seems all the coaches are happy and stuff. So in the past, you know, the MFL was laid back. Players had, you know, they could do whatever they want. The coaches as well. Are you trying to, you know, raise the bar a little bit?
Yes, definitely. You know, it was very loosey-goosey in the past. However, we were going to try to lay down the wood and make it very, very strict here. We don't want any players giving up towards the end of the season. So we will crack down on that. I will be on top of every move.
It's good to hear. You know, all these players, they need a strict force behind them like that. And there's going to be a brand new trophy this year out here, and it's right over there. I can see it's wonderful. How about you show our viewers?
Yes. We just made it in the a few weeks ago. It's presenting the Midstreams Fantasy Football League, the MFL, and this is the logo as you see. And on the bottom, we will keep track of all the winners. In 07 and 08, Team Walsh has won, and last year it has been Team Davis in 09. So the trend will continue. 2010 here, then 11, 12, 13, and 14 there, and then we will continue to paint the ball as the years go on.
That's a wonderful looking trophy brought to you by the MFL, and this, you know, ESPN as well sponsors it, and Nike as well. There you go, Coach. And,
there you go, Suzanne. Thank you, very good.
All right, just a good couple words with you, and you know, good luck as the season goes on.
Good.
That interview was brought to you by Jersey Mike's. Don't forget to pick up your tasty Jersey Mike's sub. Taste and believe. You know, my favorite, the turkey and provolone. Try it. Just go in there, tell them Smooth Joe sent you.